So you've set up a beautiful aquarium? Your fish seem happy. You're doing the water changes and feeding good food. You're doing everything right. But what if I told you that the way you clean your filter might be the single most dangerous thing you do for your tank? It's wild, but most people think they're helping when they do filter maintenance, when in reality, they're making a fatal mistake that can wipe out entire aquariums. Today, we're going to fix that. We're going to uncover crucial secrets that prevent toxic crashes, bust the dangerous myths you've been sold, and keep your fish safe and thriving. All right, the absolute first thing you have to understand is this. Your filter is not a trash can. Think of it more like a living, breathing city populated by billions of microscopic good guys. These are your beneficial bacteria. They're the single most important thing keeping your fish alive. They take deadly ammonia from fish waste and turn it into something harmless. This is the nitrogen cycle. When you mess with your filter, your number one job isn't to clean it. It's to protect that city of bacteria at all costs. The biggest secret is that the goal isn't sterilization. It's preservation. You're not just a fish keeper. You're a bacteria farmer. And today I'm going to show you how to be a great one. The aquarium industry is filled with myths and marketing that can lead even the smartest hobbyists down the wrong path. Let's bust the most common and dangerous myths about filter care. Myth number 1. You have to replace your filter cartridges every month. This is probably the single most destructive piece of advice in the hobby. The idea that you need to throw out your filter media every 4 weeks is purely a marketing gimmick to sell more cartridges. It's not about fish health. After a month, that disposable cartridge isn't just a dirty piece of floss. It's the prime real estate for your beneficial bacteria. Tossing it in the trash is like bulldozing that entire city we just talked about. You instantly crash your tank's cycle, which leads to deadly ammonia and nitrite spikes. So what's the secret? Stop buying their disposable cartridges. It's that simple. Most hang-on-back filters can be easily hacked. Just use a block of coarse sponge and a mesh bag filled with good biological media like ceramic rings. This setup will last for years. The sponge catches the gunk. The ceramic rings provide massive surface for bacteria to live on. When it's time to maintain, you just give them a quick rinse. You save money, and more importantly, you save your fish. Myth number 2. You need to scrub your filter until it's spotless. I get it. Our instinct when we clean something is to make it look brand new. You see that brown gunk and you think it has to go. In a filter, that's completely wrong. That brown gunk is actually living biofilm, teeming with good bacteria. Scrubbing your sponges and biorings until they're pristine is total self-sabotage. You take one step forward by removing debris, but a giant leap backward by nuking your biological filter. The secret is a gentle touch. Your only goal is to knock off enough gunk to get good water flowing through the filter again. That's it. For a sponge, take it out and just swish and squeeze it a few times in a bucket of old tank water from your water change. You'll see a cloud of brown stuff come out, but the sponge will still look dirty. That's perfect. That's your established bacteria. For your ceramic rings, just a gentle swish in the same bucket is all you need. Never ever scrub them. A dirty-looking filter is usually the sign of a healthy, mature tank. Myth number 3. It's okay to rinse your filter media in tap water. This is the cardinal sin of keeping an aquarium. Never wash your biological media in untreated tap water. Your city puts chlorine or chloramine in tap water to kill bacteria. When you run your sponge under the faucet, you're carpet bombing your entire city of microbes. The crash can be almost instant, and it puts all your fish in grave danger. The fix is simple. Always use water from the tank to clean your filter media. When you do a water change, siphon old water into a clean bucket. That bucket of dirty water is your cleaning solution. It's the right temperature and free of chlorine. This one habit will keep your tank stable more than almost anything else. If you're having a few aha moments and seeing your filter in a new light, hit that subscribe button. We're about to get into the step-by-step process for different filters, and you won't want to miss the tricks that make it all so much easier. Okay, myths busted. Let's walk through how this actually works, from knowing when to clean to the specific steps for the most common filters. First, how do you know it's time? The number one signal is reduced water flow. When the water coming out of your filter slows to a weak trickle, it's clogged. Time for a gentle cleaning. For a canister filter, that might be every 1 to 3 months. For a hang-on back, maybe once a month. For a sponge filter, every few weeks. It depends on your bioload. The second sign is more subtle. You'll spot it with your water tests. If you see nitrates creeping up, or get ammonia or nitrite in a stable tank, your filter might be clogged and not working properly. Before you unplug anything, get your tools. You'll need a clean bucket that's only for aquarium stuff, an old toothbrush or filter brush, and some towels. Unplug the filter. If your water level is going to drop below your heater, unplug the heater too. A heater running in open air can crack or even explode. How to maintain a hang-on back filter. Pop the lid off. Take out the media, your sponge and bag of bio-rings, and place them right into your bucket of old tank water. Take the empty filter box and intake tube to a sink. Use your brush to scrub the gunk out of the box, the tube, and especially the impeller. Once it's clean, hang it back on the tank. Put your gently rinsed media back in. Fill the box with tank water to help it prime. Pop the lid on and plug it back in. How to maintain a sponge filter. Sponge filters are brilliantly simple. Maintenance is easy. Have your bucket of old tank water ready. Gently pull the sponge filter out over the tank. Plunge the sponge into the bucket and squeeze it several times. A storm of brown crud will come out. That's it. Put it back in the tank. It's a 2-minute job that leaves your biological filter intact. How to maintain a canister filter. Unplug it, disconnect the hoses, and haul the canister to your work area. Open it up, and you'll see the media trays. Work one tray at a time. The coarse sponges for mechanical filtration can be rinsed thoroughly in your bucket of tank water. The trays with your biomedia need only a gentle swish to knock off debris. Clean the inside of the canister housing. Give the impeller a quick scrub. Put the trays back in order, latch the top, hook up the hoses, prime it, and turn it back on. It's more work, but remember, be gentle with the biomedia. Want a pro tip to make your life easier? Use a pre-filter sponge. It's just a coarse sponge you slide over the intake tube of your hang-on back or canister filter. It catches all the big stuff before it can clog your main filter. Maintenance is simple. Once a week, pull it off, give it a few squeezes in your water change bucket, and slide it back on. This keeps your main filter so much cleaner for so much longer. So there you have it. Filter maintenance isn't about aggressive scrubbing or replacing parts. It's about gentle preservation. Now you know your filter is a living city. That brown gunk is your friend. Tap water is the enemy. Your goal isn't a spotless filter, but one with strong, clear water flow. By ditching disposable cartridges, being gentle with your media, and always using old tank water, you're no longer risking your tank's life with every cleaning. You're doing maintenance like an expert. You're keeping your bacterial allies working hard to keep your water safe and your fish healthy and vibrant. If these secrets helped you, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. For more tips to help you build a thriving aquarium, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Now I have a question for you. What kind of filter are you running on your main tank? And what's one thing you learned today that you're going to change about your maintenance routine? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.